Okay, we are live. Just give me a moment to do the usual setup shenanigans of how things are done. As per usual, gotta have a good setup so I can see chat and all that, do them stream interactions. Right, hold the phone. Where's my chat? Top chat. Is this it? Yeah, this is a chat. Okay, cool. Don't like how that window is. It's like usually it was like a square, but now it's more like rectangular shaped, and it's like I got to stretch out the window just a tad bit. Right, perfect, perfecto. Right, I don't know why I had to like say it like that, but joy has come to me, for I have figured out how to. Oh, actually no. Right, chat. Can we just Yeah. Right. Chat, you're working with me now. If I just squeeze you in the side there, and we put the game here, it doesn't really matter. This is just for my viewing experience, because like people are just going to see the game, but I need to see the chat. Right, it's very important to me. Right, and okay, let me just make. Okay, just fiddling about with some option stuff. We'll be starting in a moment, no problem. Just making sure I've got everything set up and ready. Also, I'm waiting on a supposed important phone call. So if my phone goes and I like run out the room all of a sudden, that explains that. Oh wait, hold on. One last thing. Discord, I should probably put that on do not disturb so we don't hear any. Send me some messages. Okay, slap that do not disturb there. Put that there. Open that window. Live stream your. That window comes back up. Okay, now we can do the official starting. Except we can't, because I forgot there's one last thing. Where is screen share? That's what we need. We need people to actually see things. Or you could just listen to the sound of my voice, but something tells me that's only part of the experience that people are after. Right, so we've got a thing here. Now people might see the title Haunted Anime Girls question mark. They'll see whatever, language stuff. Now you may be questioning, oh boy, what has Unleashed got himself into this time? What that translates into is, I'm not entirely sure. It was something free on Steam. Oh, spooky sound effect when I went to change languages. Oh, cursed and haunted. So this is Trick and Treat. See, not Trick or Treat, Trick and Treat. And it was free on Steam. And free stuff on Steam either means unexpectedly good or really bad. The Mass Effect's kind of nice, I guess. But I don't know. I saw free on Steam. Thought, this could be shenanigans. Saw anime girls, and the weeb that I am, stinking fan of Chinese cartoons. Right, let's start, because that That menu music does me a right good haunted. The sound of our steps combined with that of the occasional nocturnal animal, only occasional nocturnal animals, not that many around here, the only thing we can hear. It's terribly dark in this place. The dense vegetation makes it impossible to see the sky or light from the moon. Our flashlights are the only thing that light up our way. At times like these, one begs to not. Yeah, sure. One begs, but one know that the battery will die if you didn't charge it up, you idiot. We walk without knowing what we are really looking for, or better said, for no reason. Isn't that convenient to start a wacky plot? Just a group of boys bored with our lives. Oh wait, we're in a group? Okay. Does this become like slasher horror and I'm like the last one standing or something? Cool. Trying to create a lasting memory. Excuse me? Sorry. When a group of boys and when I see lasting memory that I don't know what shenanigans I've been involved in, I'm not really. I was promised anime girls, right? Or was this the trick all along? Today is October 31st, All Hallows Eve, better known as Halloween. 3 young men walk through a dark, but up until now, nothing special forest. Me being one of them, we're doing it to prove our courage. It's too bad there isn't a girl here to see how brave we are. Oh god, it's so cliche, it sickens me. Hey, we brave boys! Guess we brave, eh? See, I'm playing this scary game. Girls must be impressed that I'm live streaming such a scary, terrifying experience. My courage is where it's at. Seeing it like that, one could say this is a meaningless effort. For a moment, I stopped to look at my watch. It's 1:40. Excuse me, boy. Sleep would be alright. Isn't been walking aimlessly for more than 2 hours now. You should start your stuff a little bit earlier. I'm sure that many people would find a place like this terrifying, stinking 12-year-olds believing in Slender, probably. Once you get used to it, the fear disappears, making you feel like normal. What makes us afraid of the dark is that we cannot know what hides in it, what lurks in the shadows. Fear of the unknown. That's the scariest thing. The greatest fear and the most common fear. Not the Pokemon, because that's worst Pokemon 0 out of 10, would never use again. At that moment, I feel how tired my legs are. What's the point of being here? Clearly, we had already demonstrated what we wanted. It would be best to return. I should tell them. I was about to speak when suddenly the atmosphere in the fog. Straight. It's just some fog, my dude. You don't. It's not like some fog comes in. The atmosphere is strange. Things are taking a very mysterious turn, and then something Persona 4, and people are getting flung in TVs. A cold chill runs through my body. It was like any other chill, except it was not going away. Well, maybe this chill lasts a little bit longer. You know, have you ever thought of that? Not all chills are created equal. Let's get that trending or something, because you know, how do you do, fellow kids? Hashtag not all chills. For no reason, the air temperature dropped from 1 second to the other, and then your boy Arnold Schwarzenegger like came out as Mr. Freeze. You know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Now, maybe references people liking that. So much that my breath becomes visibly visible, turning into mist. Oh boy, it doesn't end there. The air is now filling with a rotten smell, just a little short from being unbearable. Images of worms and flies suddenly appear in my mind, giving me a really unpleasant feeling. We all stop at that moment. What's happening? I don't know, Axel. I asked, confused, we'll turn to look at my friends. Oh, right, are we Axel? By the expression on our faces, it was easy to know that they were just as lost as I was. It was then that we heard footsteps nearby that did not come from any of us. And that's like the spookiest twist, the fourth footsteps. Don't know if it was out of fear or to check if it was not a mistake. We stayed motionless, like statues with. Yeah, because I'm sure it's going to be like a blind person. Just conveniently, if we don't move, they can't see us. Wondering the same thing. What was happening? Ah, yes, friend, the best named character. As if I could know. But how would we tell the two friends apart? Is it like one friend and one other friend? Friend two. The club belong to a human or at least to a large animal. There is something strange about them. It seems as if the person walked dragging one foot. Oh no, they're injured and they were being chased by a murderer with a knife. Spooky. No, not a knife, an axe. Ooh, that's a bit more spooky, isn't it? Nah, not really. This is what happens when you go out into a forest at like 1 in the morning, almost 2 in the morning. You kind of die because your courage, your ego, it kind of a stupid thing. That cursed thing is looking at me. It's almost as if my body was telling me to get out of there. My friends seem unable to perceive it. Alright, so it's a stand and we're like the only stand users. Cool, sure. Don't make me just flinging out whatever random reference comes to mind. So I'm convinced that we were safe. He's gonna be the first one to die. Aside from really if ever bad luck would soon strike us again. Oh, so we're just gonna be like, yeah, we're safe. Now look at this. See, now I'm not just gonna be like fog. Okay, that's like some dark cloud of darkness. It wasn't the fault of the forest, but our flashlights, which went, yeah, your batteries don't last that long. Of the three, only one mine was still working. Oh, well, look who decided to charge the batteries, and that made us progress, but not really, because look at this. The batteries die, as one of them scared. They both beat them desperately, as if that was going to revive them. Yeah, I can't blame them. The idea of walking in the darkness was not pleasant for anyone. After a few months, we have no choice but to resign ourselves to that. Once more the sound of footsteps is heard. The silence is different now. We're not quite because we have nothing to say, but because we are afraid. Weren't you afraid last time, though? Like a second ago, a minute ago? We continue walking despite the fear that invades us. Visibility is almost zero. It's like, but at 0.2 maybe, we have no choice. In theory, we're walking back looking for the exit, but I cannot remember anything in this forest because we didn't pay attention to where we're going. Cool, good. You're gonna die, right? We could be walking in circles and you'd never notice. Just keep walking in a straight line. You'll get somewhere eventually. Great advice. If we hear the footsteps of someone or something, oh, it might not just be someone, it could be something. Oh, no, isn't that the scariest twist you've ever heard? Once more, we become statues because that's our ultimate defense mechanism. Oh, my breath will feel my heart beating anxiously. Damn, get away from here and leave us up. So much for being statues. The steps heard closer. This time they did not disappear. Oh, kid's gonna get curb stomped in a forest. Nice move. Let us hide from this unknown presence. Hey, you, go away! Smart tactics. Hoping for the light to reveal their identity and ease our fears, but then you see something that you have no chance against, and you're just. Boo. Scary. Cool. Just empty air. My anxiety grows. I refuse to believe that it was a ghost, because ghosts make footsteps. I see a silhouette. I cannot distinguish, but for a moment the light revealed something. Then I point it in my breath. I'm holding it because the spooks. I hear something. What is it? I don't know. What could the tension be leading up to? We're left paralyzed because, goddamn, it's just Pokemon with static are the worst. 30% chance of paralysis, my ass. It's a white cat with eyes of an intense red which stands before us. It's like the cat version of Koromaru, because more Persona references, but I know, and Koromaru is just the greatest thing ever. This cat, probably not the greatest thing ever. Her look is not the friendliest to say. Well, a cat isn't going to curb stomp you, so you're fine. Somehow, I get the feeling that it's a female cat. She'd be not the happiest kitty around. It was more like a lion roaring. Okay, the echo for me always heard throughout the forest, making it sound more sinister than it should be. You're like, it's a cat, whatever. And then that suddenly, and then that suddenly an inexplicable force hits us three. I feel like that sentence wasn't quite right. I fall to the ground little by little, my eyelids close and fatigue becomes unbearable. Oh, what could happen to you? I wonder. Interlude before night falls. Okay. This is the day. Oh, right, we're again like flashback. Okay, is the day like any other? Still remember that it was almost painful. Here we go. We're gonna have like generic precise. Life is boring and basic. If only I had crazy anime, pussy slaying adventures. Just remember it made me sigh. I feel nostalgic. Some things were better than something like that. There were some who had good questions, whether superheroes or monsters. Friends don't know how to use their imagination. Creativity was our costume, you could say, no matter how funny it could sound. But I remember that my mother once painted red on my face and told me, "You will be the devil." Mom seemed strange, but then it was just like secret undertones of like Antichrist satanic club. But then people were like, "Oh, that's not that. That's a tomato," and yeah, you made a fool of. And that's where Kim now. Even if I had the best going on, no getting anything. A scolding for anything like child. I am 17. Oh man, I am 17 and too old for the Halloweens. So I'm gonna go into a forest and get curb stomped by a serial killer. We are a group of friends that don't have any plans. We're not old enough to go to a disco. And I doubt guys, this is worth having a look in that environment. The other option would be go to a party, meet girls, and have fun. Nobody is invited. Oh, and they're all like, "Hey, we're not popular." My friend Steven caught my attention while playing with game console. Rush Red, I believe that's what the game is called. A fast and quite complicated fighting game. Yo, my guy, we talking about fighting games? Rush Red. Wait, it's a little complicated for me. Man up, right? Play some Blaze Blue, learn your combos, do good, defeat all the 9 players, but actually defeat none of them. I would normally agree to play with him, but for some reason I don't feel like in the mood today. I've gotten rusty and my Ragnar combos aren't quite what they used to be. Or I don't know, maybe Steven's just a degenerate. Maybe he's a stinking 9 main. In which case, I probably don't want to play with him. Just saying. I'm really like hammering in at the 9 mains. When boring, the AI is no rival for me. God damn, Steven kind of being like a. I mean, yeah, as someone who plays quite a lot of fighting games, especially recently, Steven said with confidence, and then that's when I said, "Steven, my guy, how are you against the unlimited bosses in Blaze Blue Central Fiction?" Steven's smile dropped, his spirit crushed. Fuck you, Steven. That's what you get for saying AI is no match for you. Huh? How's that match going against unlimited Izanami, Steven? Oh, you're losing. And that you're playing on. Who the hell is this stinking casual boy? stinking man. Play on hell difficulty like a real man. Actually, no, because hell difficulty is like it can just eat my shit and choke on it. Very well, unless it's cross tag battle, in which case the AI is really stupid. So yeah, but in like Central Fiction and hell difficulty because it's a pain. So at least very hard mode, like a man. I've been training for a Central Fiction tournament. I've only ever been playing on very hard if I have to train with AI. I don't feel like losing, but if you want, you can challenge to Alfred. I don't know how to play that. Answered Alfred, doubting for a second. He's sitting behind the PC, but it seems like he isn't doing anything interesting. I think he's on Wikipedia. What? Okay. I mean, who knows? That's the problem with society, is that people are not interested in discovering. Oh boy. When we forget our past mistakes, we are doomed to repeat them. What are you talking about? The village is small and its story is not interesting at all, and then there's going to be like a backstory of like some haunted anime girl stuff. Alfred laughs mockingly. You're ignorant. Who the hell is this Alfred guy? Right? See, if I had a friend who was like talking about history, and they're like, history, whatever, and then they suddenly reflect with your ignorance is worthy of praise. I would have like half a mind to slap that boy. No, I wouldn't slap him, but I'd laugh. I'd laugh and be a sarcastic dick, because what? Who the hell does that? Your ignorance is worthy of praise. He pauses, filling his chest with pride. The very fact that the small town is the reason it's full of mysteries. 20 years ago on this day, a man that. Ooh boy, somebody disappeared on Halloween. What a spooky little mystery. As I thought you don't know the history despite living in this very place. Alfred said, adjusting his glasses in an arrogant gesture. There is a legend behind the disappearance. That is what I was reading, because everything you read on the internet is true. It's then that I noticed that it was not Wikipedia, but some other page. Oh, it's some like creepypasta bullshit, isn't it? I'd believe that from Alfred. Said inviting us to read what was on the screen. Both Stephen and I moved closer to read it. Oh boy, my guy Stephen, Slayer of Normal AI. He's got combos to learn. Alfred, you better make this snappy. Town of Abingdon, Oxfordshire country, 1994. It came to this town with only 4,000 inhabitants to support them in an investigation. Truth is that never in my life have I seen something this strange. I won't say your typical detective-ish nonsense that I have seen thousands of strange things in my life. No, I've only seen 999 strange things in my life. I've seen many crimes, yes, some difficult to solve, but all of them were human. I think I was working out my throat a bit there. Even if you don't know how they managed to perpetrate the crime, you know that they are people like anyone else. Like anyone. In that case, I don't think I'm able to say the same thing. Truth is, I can't understand what happened. I was called for the disappearance when a man named Matthew Graham, 23 years, single. The last time he was seen was returning home from a Halloween party. He had drank alcohol but was still sober, or at least that's what the witness said. Well, where's the witness? What happened to him? At least this is not something that can be explained with simple drunkenness. He apparently got lost on the way home and decided to enter the forest called Oakwood. The rain yesterday, so the ground was wet and muddy. We could easily find his traces, which were leading deep into the forest. Apparently, he walked for 3 hours before stopping. I say stop, but the truth is, we don't know what happened then. Jackson Leigh ended up in a clearing in the forest, and that's all. There was no evidence of struggle, no other trace or pieces of clothing on the ground. There was no blood, no more footprints, or anything else. The depth of his last footprints and the position they were in, and he was still walking. At no point he stood still. It was as he was vaporized in the air with all his clothes in the middle of his walk. Obviously, I can't believe such a thing, but I can't give another explanation. Only thing I remember is the near, faint smell of rot. However, there were no animal corpses nearby. It is ridiculous to think he suddenly started to decay and became earth. In the end, the case was closed. The case was closed in just 3 days, with no evidence of any kind. We couldn't say anything that he decided to escape from the village. However, well, officially there was nowhere I could do. I couldn't sleep in peace. Thinking about what could have happened to him, I took away my sleep. In my mind, I thought of all sorts of theories, like maybe everything was a plan developed by Matthew, but in the end it all seemed impossible. I decided to investigate more on the issue. I searched the town for similar stories, and to my surprise, I found 4 more, all young men. The story was always the same. They walked the forest alone, disappearing without a trace. Even more curious that all of them disappeared on the same day, October 31st, but there is more. A detail that completely eliminates the possibility that there is a killer or kidnapper behind this, and that is the separation of the years. Roger Bacon disappeared in 1924, Mitchell Smith in 1867, Jason Black 1813, and worst of all, Oswald Tyler disappeared in 1707. It simply couldn't be possible. My curiosity led me to dig deeper. I thought the answer might be part of the forest. It was when I discovered that what seemed to be a simple bone forest actually had a great story. Before it was called Oakwood or Oaks Forest, the place was called Witchwood. The word witch has huge similarity with witch, taken into consideration that the old name in the language changes over time. That indicates that it was the Forest of Witches. So basically, it was magic that vaporized the boy. Cool. Case closed. Apparently, more than 400 years ago, the people of the village believed witches lived in the wood. Unfortunately, all the information is already lost. There were stories told in voice without a properly written record. I just know with the change of religion to Christian, people stopped seeing the witches with good eyes and began to hunt them. Apparently, the last one, before her death, cast a curse in the forest, which even today should continue to exist. Obviously, I cannot accept something like that as the answer. In the end, I have no other choice than accepting each one of them escaped from the village, using the legend of the forest to make it look as if it was something supernatural. Well, aren't these all just the cleverest boys? And with mysterious disappearances, they're like, yeah, let's go into the forest. That's a smart idea. My boy Stephen knows a thing about if the witches come after us, Stephen will get him with a mix-up. We read what is written there. A couple of comments call our attention, and both of them talk about some creature. At the time, they felt a horrible fear for what could happen to them. The two comments share great similarities, but they could have been written by the same person. There are many others that looks like many people went to the forest because of the legend but couldn't find anything. I thought that you could only read these things to look more cool before the girls, replied Stephen as a joke. Funny. Alfred giggles with a little shame. Partly yes. He admitted it. There was a secret everybody silently knew. Now we have an activity for tonight, and yeah, they're go to the forest. Yeah, that's a good idea. Are you insane? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Alfred, unable to believe what he just said. Mr. Man, about the history and all that, and you're now just being a wimp. It would be a test of courage among us three. A test of courage, says the guy who doesn't want to lose, so he plays on normal mode. No, why should I be afraid? Because haunted curb stomps my guy. Oh, this is such a song you have to talk with a girl. What about you, Axel? Don't tell me you won't come. Stephen asked me at the same time, looking at me mockingly. Don't tell me you want to be the chicken of the group. I hate that tone of voice he used. Well, no, Stephen, I play fighting games on very hard mode, so Take your coats, backpacks, flashlights, and some food. We are going to the forest. Seems it full of energy. Yeah. We three in unison as if going to have some kind of private party. No, we're gonna find 2:13 a.m. Right, so we're back on track with whatever was happening. I wake completely confused, not even knowing how much time had passed. My head hurts like hell, but I can't blame it. Fortunately, the ping goes away quickly, just as my confusion. Soon I come back to my senses. My flashlight is lying on the ground, shining towards the empty air. I immediately pick it up. It was my only protection against the darkness that surrounds me. Then I remember that Stephen and Alfred were with me. Steve and Alfred, can you hear me? They dead. Without thinking, I scream their names in the dark while trying to find them with my flashlight. There's no trace and they're gone. Where the hell are they? What just happened? Could they have mysteriously disappeared? Oh, that spooky atmosphere music's kicking in. That means it's about to go down. Shit. We should have stayed at home. This is not a proof of courage. We could be in date. What a good sudden realization. I have to find them. 2:19 a.m. Little time has passed since I started to look for my friends, and I already can't stand this place. What do you mean you already can't stand this place? You've been here for what, 2 hours or something, you said? I'm going crazy in this forest. The darkness that covers it is unnatural. It's a darkness that steals your own sanity, replacing it with anxiety. To make it worse, the air is damp, cold as in winter, carrying a strong, rot smell, as if there were corpses of animals hidden throughout the forest. Atmosphere in this place is very oppressive. Uh, with every step you take, it makes you more uncomfortable. Since I started to look for my friends, I feel that something is watching me, but there is nothing. But there could be something. Oh, the plot thickens. I sigh with my voice full of frustration. I want to get out of here. I continue walking devoid of any hope. No matter where I look, how much I walk, I cannot even hear the sound of animals. Oh, so the occasional nocturnal animals can't even be heard. That's, oh boy, that's how you know it gets real. When there's no occasional nocturnal animal sounds. Oh, that's when you know you're done. I stop for a moment to rest. I breathe deeply, but the rotten air of this place does me no good. And when I start to cough as if I have something stuck in my throat. Shit! What am I going to do? The cursed forest seems endless, and even if by miracle I could escape, I cannot abandon Stephen and Alfred. Alfred, Mr. Stuck Up History Man. Maybe Stephen, I don't know. Um, Stephen, he might fight on normal mode. He might be a filthy nine man. He might even be the complete scumbag. A my man. But a man who can get behind BlazBlue is a man worth saving. Even though it's not BlazBlue they're playing, I've just kind of turned it into that. I'm really screwed up. Again, I sigh, feeling on the verge of tears. My frustration is building up. I have to do my best to keep getting endlers like the Emperor from Star Wars. Good. Let the hate flow through you. I fall into despair. There is no doubt I will be joining a list of missing persons. In the end, I decide to keep walking. Step by step, I should get somewhere. At least I was convinced that staying in the same place would not do me any good. Keep on moving, boy. That's a good idea. If it was only to deceive myself that I am doing something, well, I mean, if you're walking, you're doing something. Well done, deceived complete. Only sound of my footsteps can be heard. Knowing that soon you will stop, you will be surrounded by deadlines. You gotta keep walking. My legs were hurting. Your legs were hurting earlier. Don't tell me they're just hurting now. I heard that. I saw that text earlier that they were hurting earlier. There's a crack at my feet, probably just a twig. Or an animal bone. Okay. They really like this whole dead animal thing. Or it could belong to a person. Oh, wait, that's spooky. An expression of anguish is drawn on my face. It's times like these that you just start listening to some Evanescence unironically, and you become the angstiest fellow. Best to ignore it. I have to keep walking. My flashlight reveals something. I point towards there again. Alright, it's the cat. Almost realised with the surprise that it's the white cat, the one from the room that made the awful meow. This time I find it lying on the ground. It appears to be fainted and wounded. What should I do? Oh, you're making me choose. Let me think about this. If I ignore the cat, like, I ignore the cat. If I pick it up, like, it might be like a cool problem, but then cats are kind of dicks. So it might try and like curb stomp me, being like, "Don't touch me." I want to see wacky plot shenanigans, and walking in a forest gets boring, so let's pick it up. It's best to continue without waking her. Wait, I did click pick it up. That cat is dangerous, and it's her fault I ended up in this place and my friends are missing. Well, then interrogate for answers or something. I don't know. Grab its tail and just slam it around. I make myself sound like a horrible person when I say that. Alright, there we go. Can't feel sorry for her. Even if it's unnatural, it's still an animal. I went in to see her closer. She's unconscious. There is a thin line of blood coming from her mouth. I'm a real idiot. I said to myself, the blood from her mouth with a handkerchief that I had with me. She doesn't wake up, then I close my mouth, making her appearance a little better. She seemed to be peacefully sleeping. After a long time, I decided to pick her up carefully. I don't know what the powers of this cat are, but if she brought me here, maybe she can return me to my world. Oh, now the forest is just a completely different world now. Keep your canon consistent. What is this? With her in my arms. Decide the best thing I can do is continue walking. Okay. 2:31 a.m. Still more walking. How much is this of this story is just going to be walking in a forest? Because I may be getting a little tiny tad little tidbit tired of this. Something that begins with tree. I wanted to keep that alliteration going. Getting a tiny tad tidbit tired of this trick and treats, trials and tribulations. The best Ace Attorney game. It's really easy to see the display from my face at that moment. It's that voice again. I whispered to myself with no one to listen to me. Shortly after I found the cat, a mysterious voice appeared in my mind. It is a feminine voice, soft and gentle, as if it belonged to a princess from a fairy tale. But I can't trust it. Can I trust it? Am I going crazy? Or is this forest that doesn't make any sense? I don't know, but I don't like any of the two options. I feel they can't move in my arms. I look down at her confused to see she opens her red eyes. I become quiet in that instant. For a moment, the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of the other. Wait, Axel, my guy, you're just talking about yourself in third person now. The red eyes of the cat are disturbing to me, but also, okay, no, you're not. Okay, but in something that attracts me, I lose myself in her eyes as if hypnotized. Oh, that's a spooky cat. Until suddenly she jumps with the intention of script. I told you, cats are kind of dicks. Dodged the claws. I managed to dodge her attack. When in the process, I dropped my flashlight. I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight falls near me, lighting up a tree in the vicinity. As soon as I know how dense this abnormal darkness is, I pick it up without thinking or taking action. Okay. I like the place where the cat was. She'd arched her body angrily as if she feared an attack from me. Those red eyes stare at me, shining with the light of the flashlight as if they were jewels, reflecting fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. My body freezes after seeing them. I can't even think. The cat lets out a thunderous meow, similar to the one before, but weaker. Not any less frightening, though. No doubt there's something wrong with the animal. It must be cursed. It's like an evil spirit. Panic seizes me, heart beats quickly. Mouth is dry, forward, covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Not actually sure about this one. If I confront the cat, it might kick my ass. Can I escape from the cat? I mean, if I try to escape from it, that's kind of like saying, hey, look, cat, I don't like you, but I ain't gonna fight you, because I'm fairly sound. And if I confront it, like, the cat just might straight up murder me, because, you know, it's a haunted cat. You never know. But yeah, I'm gonna try and escape. It would help if I knew what the mysterious voice was apparently saying, but the cat blocks my path. Oh yeah, the cat moves faster. Okay, so the cat is like chasing me down. Okay. We're not to go one step further. I don't know what she can do, but that cat is dangerous. The cat it meows thunderously, almost making me deaf. Is it really that loud? A wild beast roar. I want to lose sight of that cat from sight. I run through the forest, not looking back, forgetting about everything except my desire to get away from her. No idea where I'm going. But lungs burn, but we're still going through the forest. Okay, I feel my soul crying, terrified, asking the container run anymore. I hear the strange voice in my head again, sounding in my head. Whenever it happens to echo, the cat's meows are heard throughout the forest, freezing my blood again. Could the cat be talking? Probably. That's probably what it is. I feel sorry for the voice, but I can't answer your call. Now, if only I knew what the voice was saying, game, if you told me that would help in decision making, but whatever. The pain doesn't stop, I'll keep running to the legs. Can't go anymore. Almost 3 a.m. Oh hey look, what a switch up, we're seeing the moon now. Much to my relief, finally I stop resting my hands on my knees and feeling on the verge of fainting. I breathe using my mouth, trying to fill my lungs with as much air as I can. My legs hurt as if they'd been hammered mercilessly. The pain doesn't bother me because I feel safe. You're not safe. With joy I see the exit of the forest. I did it, I escaped the demonic forest. I didn't become another. Is this how it ends? Oh, and we reunite with our friends. My shortness of breath, they find me impatiently run towards me. Where are you? The ray was killing us. Seems to have a face I don't remember having any ever seen before. Before answering, I take deep breath. Inside the forest, I couldn't find the exit. That's strange. After that hit us, we both woke up out of the woods. Alright, so we were just the unlucky one. You didn't try and find me in the forest. I felt a little annoyed, but shaking our hands in there. Didn't want to go back after seeing that demonic cat. Also, we hope that you'll be outside just as we were. I can't blame you. The most important thing is we are all safe. Somewhat terrifying. After the roar, I didn't know what was going to become of us. You have got to be actually kidding me. Is this how it ends? The legend is true now, I know it. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I did make certain choices, but I'm not really amused by the fact that you can get just a boring ending. We walked in the forest, met a cat, it was scary, oh, we got out fine. Do I even want to bother going for other endings? I feel like I don't want to end it here. Like, how long did that take? How long has this stream been going on? 40-ish minutes? Nah. Alright, fine. I'll go on a bit. Try and get another ending. Try and get some actual anime girls that were promised. Right, I'm just gonna have to button mash my way through this because I. Wait, skip? And that helps. But still, not the most amused lad that just casually played through the game without any anime girl shenanigans. No, I slapped haunted anime girls in the title. Right, here's right, we're gonna pick up the cat, right? I probably should have saved. Right, now we're going to confront the cat. I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. Look at it with the expression in my eyes change from fear to courage. I realise it's only a cat without a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. That isn't a tiger staring at me, but not a simple cat, not quite right, but her only power are those weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have done it already, so I'd rule out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this area of the forest. So unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs of air, I slowly walk towards the cat. Her meows get louder with every step, but I don't let that scare me. Seeing that I do not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smiled at that image. The prey is now the hunter. I look at her directly while we advance, and little by little her meows become weaker as if she was losing strength. Then I suddenly jump and take her in my hands. She hardly resists at all. Not so tough now, right? You look better like this. She's trembling in my hands. She looks so helpless I almost feel like a villain. But I must not forget that she's done so far. It's her fault that I'm in this place. She brought me here, then if I kill her with it. Oh boy, we killing cats. For a moment that grim idea crossed my mind. I never killed an animal. Truth is that I can't be proud of myself from doing such things. But if I do, maybe this legend could end here and now. What should I do? What should I do? Ah. I'm just gonna say to keep her captured to see where it goes. Maybe we'll get something interesting. It's only logical the magic should die along with the cat. If I kill her, everything would be over to the end legend we come to the end. Confident that it was for the best, I tried to view it in my mind, but no matter how hard I forced myself to see it in the end, that I'm going to take a life of a living being. Even if it's a cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. Only thing, keep her with me. Hoping that sooner or later she allows me to escape. With nothing more to think about, I decide the best thing to do is continue my path. 241. A few minutes since I captured the cat, I found myself walking in the forest even more. Well, not enough to make me go mad, but it should be close. Hey, we can hear what the voice is saying. Don't be afraid, come with me, I will help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I'm in the right direction. I don't feel like trusting it, but it's the best I have. At least at first glance, it seems like a familiar voice. I'm completely focused on my way when I suddenly feel something bite me. That the cat bit my arm. It wasn't a dangerous bite, but it was sure painful. With my distraction, she takes the chance to jump from my arms, falling a few steps away from me. Set my gaze upon her furious, but soon something happens that makes me forget my anger. Suddenly, the cat is covered with a bright light, so much that it repels the Through darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, its figure gradually changes until it ceases to be cat and becomes a human figure. How long has this stream been going on? Oh, so like what, roughly 50 minutes, and we finally see a haunted anime girl. Hooray for me! I did it. She has white hair and red eyes. She seems a bit. Nah, of course, guy, probably a couple hundred years old. In other circumstances, I would have asked her out without hesitation. Just thinking about it makes me laugh to myself in my mind. Even at the edge of madness, it seems some things about me will never change. She approaches slowly towards me, one step at a time with no fear. Gerda stares into my eyes with a slightly irritated face. Her lips are moving. She seems to be saying something, but I am unable to hear a sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babbled, still confused, with a face of disbelief, which surely made me look stupid. I said to Gerda with a very I don't understand what she's saying. Well, I can't hear you well. Speak up. Suddenly the girl puts in a bad mood. What's wrong? Are you deaf? Finally, I could hear her clearly. And just in time because her patience was about to end. Okay, I heard you now, although we're not being told what she's saying. Come on, game. All my astonishment from a few seconds ago disappears when I see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now I don't think she will bite me, I hope. The girl snorts of irritation. What an annoying guy I had to find. She said at the time she places a hand on her lips, making a pensive face. You shouldn't speak out of someone you have right before you. I mean, it's all her fault because, you know, she's the cat, she did the crazy voodoo magic. What you up to with this crazy legend shenanigans? What was this line? A pity so much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. You sound quite arrogant yourself with a line like that. They got like a snort of annoyance after hearing me. I'm sorry, it's a bad habit I can't quit. I just can't help kidnapping people in the forest and having them disappear forever. After song, she diverts her gaze towards the sound as if she was bored. I see, I replied annoyed. I just met her and already I feel I don't like her. This doesn't matter, I must not forget who this girl is. She was the cat that started it all. Alice, could you tell me why you attacked me and my friends? I asked shortly after asking more seriously. The games were over. It's time for the important stuff. Why did you bite me if I wasn't doing anything? Her lips moved. I cannot lie, I was angry. The girl then stares at my face. She blinks with curiosity before speaking. Does it hurt? The wound? She asked innocently. Yes. I responded with annoyance. Didn't need to say more. Of course it hurts. Silly cat. And second thought, how could a simple human as me scare a cat that can turn into a person? Show me your wound, said the girl when she stood right next to me, and then she makes the wound even worse. Booyah, got him. Her presence makes me nervous. The girl seemed to not know what personal space is. And embarrassing as it sounds, I never had a girl this close. Oh wow, if only I wasn't in the forest. I don't know why I shouldn't trust her, but strangely something tells me that she has no bad intentions. Well, maybe she does. The girl was surrounded by a camera, some pure unlike anything else in the forest, and then resigning myself with a sigh, I show her my hand with the bow. The girl sets sight on wounds. It will only take a moment. She said with complete confidence. She looks into my eyes. Could you close your eyes? As she blushes slightly. I'm surprised to see that embarrassed face she has, even if just a little. Then I sigh, feeling something wasn't right, but there is nothing else I can do. Okay. I said, doing as she asked, didn't know what to expect. For a moment, I thought she would get naked or something like that. Oh boy, well, be careful. Careful, game user might just slam the banhammer on me. But what kind of magic can work when you have no clothes? Don't know my mind want to magic. Come on, Ass, keep your composure. If there's something warm and wet, touch. Ooh, kinky. What are you doing? It's a stupid question because I know well what she was doing. She was licking my wound. You idiot who said you could watch was quick to respond to Cat. With her cheeks red and red and her lips still closed and moving, she closed and her troubled. Don't you see that? I'm just trying to heal you. Sorry, I said blushing. I thought you would do something more extraordinary. No, I'm not sure. I see a girl who can transform into a cat. Or a cat that can become a girl. Sorry to disappoint you not being extraordinary enough. One more together, she gives me an annoyed look, red eyes shining with disgust. As then I realised the pain has disappeared. With curiosity, hey, the lick actually healed. What do you know? That's some crazy magic there. But of course, I have experience healing myself. Answered the girl, closing her eyes and flattening her chest. I actually appreciate what she did, but I wonder if she really had to lick it to cure me. I don't know. Who are you? Girl makes a small snort of curiosity. She tilts her head, closes her, making a thoughtful face. It seems I've not. No, you have not presented yourself. Opens her eyes and gazes into mine. My name is Ashley. So that's her name. I expected something more extravagant, something more anime sense. But then we've got Axel, Stephen, Alfred. Have you ever been accused of witchcraft? Oh, just getting down to the questions here. Before I knew it, I asked that question. It was rather rude. Well, I mean, she did some magic. I am in the cursed forest. Become silent. I planned it. It was obvious she didn't take it well. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. And, you know, people can't accuse you if they disappear forever. She recorded something painful, making me feel guilty. Sorry, not my intention to give you those crazy witch hunt PTSD. That's the 4 letters I was looking for. She closed her eyes and nods a couple of times. Not like I can blame her curiosity seeing where we are, so looks at me closely with curious eyes. Do you know about me? Perhaps you're a sorcerer who's lived during these past centuries. Yes, sure, my boy Axe was actually a sorcerer the whole time. Trying to see inside my mind. What kind of question is that? Nothing like that. Answer at the moment. Just an ordinary person, a generic protagonist, if you will. It's just that there are stories about witches in this forest. As you can see, the stories are not very convincing, or I wouldn't be here. Explains everything, trying to remove any doubt that Ashley may have. She closes her eyes and nods. Understandable. Have a nice day. Because of those stupid myths, stupid humans come. Well, are they really stupid myths if there are people who use magic in the forest? Just saying. We are to blame. I replied, being offended. Some looks at me disgusted. Are you an idiot? Yeah, I think he's an idiot. If you hadn't come, my existence would be nice and peaceful instead of this chaos that is every year. But you're the one who causes all of this. Not wrong. How arrogant can she be? Opens her eyes surprised. She looks at me with annoyance in the red eyes. They always use the red eyes as the description. The red eyes of disgust, the red eyes of annoyance. I'm only trying to protect you. Her words take me by surprise. I exclaim incredulously. You attack me and attack my friends only to protect us. Yes. She suddenly replied at the same time. She was filled with pride and confidence. Okay, that's it. I'm getting out of here. She did to me and my friends. I can't stand her any longer. Wait. She sounds real worried. Oh, really? You don't want to tell me that there was worry in the red eyes? You don't understand the real danger you're in here. Stopping my tracks as soon as I hear real danger. Yes, Ashley was just the fake danger. It doesn't look like she's lying. I try to chase them away using illusions. Other times I hit them with my powers. As a last resort, I scare them directly, as it was in your case. Why do you do that? I was confused. Something isn't right. She stares at me with the red eyes. If they continue with their curiosity, they will meet an evil entity that will take their lives. What you say doesn't sound very convincing. Immediately interrupted. The only evil entity here is you! I don't know, she like this spooky cat roars, but I don't know. I mean, she did chase us down when we tried to run, so can she be trusted? I do not know. You're wrong. I'm the good one. Yeah, and then there'll be the other one that says that they're the good one, and then it'll be like, you choose, Spider-Man. You can trust this woman, or we could just fight to the death. I replied sarcastically, oh, come on, Axel. Your sarcasm is quite weak, right? You gotta be, right? You're nothing compared to a true meme man like myself. Right? That I mean, you truly want to be like, oh, wacky, sarcastic, funny fella, right? You haven't made any remark about getting pussy because it's funny. Cause cat and women turn into a cat. It's a very hilarious original joke. She sounds really worried. I actually feel a little sorry for her. Looking at me with puppy eyes, however she soon recovers her proud attitude. Hold my hand, I won't harm you. And then it's like, what will hold your hand? And then all of a sudden, Omaiwa, whoa, Shinderu. And then she just like waves it around and just like ragdolls Alex about the place. I look carefully at her. She has an arrogant face, as if it was a great honour to be able to touch her. You won't do anything strange. She nods, full of confidence. I promised you. Or did she maybe hold her hand and then she like flings Alex out of this forest with like supreme force, and then he dies because landing of the impact. Why do you want me to hold your hand? Oh no, it's like that one meme. Hey, hold my hand, and then they like just she like farts at a rainbow and they fly away. I'm sorry, surprise after my question. To guide you out of the forest. If I miss have been dragged by this strange girl. But this is the opposite way from where the melodious voice comes. Looking back, I felt really curious. You ignore that voice. It turns men to make them her victims. Think of it as a siren. It seems she didn't get along with whoever that person or entity was. Wouldn't you be the one who collects souls of fools? I need more experience when dealing with a girl. Yeah, if only I were more. Oh dear me, I'm so unpopular. I just casually ask girls, "Hey, you collect souls?" Common mistake, really. I said I'm the good one. For a moment, I thought she was gonna hit me on the head. I mean, to be fair, she's quite right. You know, she'll get you with that overhead. Even Stephen wouldn't be able to react to that. She stopped before doing so or biting me again. Okay. If you eat me, I will make sure to give you the worst indigestion of your life. You idiot! I don't eat humans. And again, arrogant snort. At the minute, I do not trust her. The more time passes, the easier to trust her. Cool, she could be luring us into a trap, but you never know. With every step, the curse of the forest seemed to weaken. That atmosphere was less oppressive. Life lesson, guys: hold hands with a girl, and no forest in the world will ever oppress you. The rotten smell disappeared. Oh yeah, and rotten smells disappeared. The power of hand holding a little more to get out. So let's keep moving. I set myself in the back of Ashley, watching her walk in silence. She was completely focused on that simple thing. See, here's the thing, Axel, you walk in a forest, but when Ashley walks in the forest, she does it focused. She stops and turns with an angry face. Do you think that all witches are evil? Yes, here's Ashley coming in with hashtag not all witches. I have supernatural powers, never used them to do harm. She lowers her sight and pauses. She looks sad. My only sin was to be born in the time of the witch hunts, that's why I was condemned. The next one's like, well, I feel I can trust she is good. But there is still one more question. How did you end up becoming a cat? That's probably just one of her powers. Before my execution, there was a cat watching in the distance, so I decided to transfer my soul to it. Okay. The cat will be happy as long as it has something to eat and a place to sleep. I provide her with all those needs, and in return she lets me stay in her body. But how did you transform the body? I found it a little funny. She's both a girl and a cat. That answers some questions. She closes her eyes and nods a couple of times. When she wants to be, she can be really cute. Too bad that happens so rarely. Got him. All that it means is for me to escape from this place. Here we are. After we talk, she isn't lying. I can see the end of the forest in the distance. I had to contain my desire to scream with joy at that moment. There must be two other humans closer, your friends. Go with them and return home. I hope that nobody else comes tonight. Ashley said, give me a subtle farewell, but strangely, she does not let go of my hand. She looks deep into my eyes, and as I notice the gentleness that reflects on them. Can you make me a promise? She said with an honest voice. No joke. Fully curious, I asked. I don't know what I could do for a witch, but after helping me to escape, she deserves to hear a request. End this legend. She then murmured with an air of sadness. I can't understand why she asked for something like this. I want you to help me keep people away. The legend only attracts more people, as in your case. I need to kill it, replacing the supernatural danger with a human danger. So you want to scare them with ordinary dangers as thieves or ferocious animals. It was at that point that Alex took up the role as the Oakwood serial killer, and people were just like, oh, there's a killer in the woods. Okay, don't mess with that. If you remove the element of magic and only leave the danger, the next one before this is not worth the risk. Exactly. She was, okay, I'll do it. You can rely on me. She closed her eyes momentarily and inflates her chest with pride. You aren't as sure as I thought. It said something like that. Okay, don't talk ill of someone when they're in front of you. And then it's like, well, Ashley quickly does a 180 turn and then talks smack of him, because then she's not doing it in front of him because he's behind her. The first time I've seen her happy, that made me blush. Then she blushes, so romance much foul with the curses. Haunted romance, everybody. Having her so close, a beautiful girl, makes me very nervous. This is farewell. She then brings her lips to the cheek, gives him a tender kiss. Oh, and everything brightens up. Wow, a kiss from a girl. The haunted romance. Everything becomes white at that moment. Everything loses its colour. Everything is gone. Surprise plot twist. The power of Ashley's kiss in the cheek. Like, it's kind of like the Avengers thing. The like Thanos snaps his fingers. It's like you get the kiss in the cheek, and it's like he meets it with Steven and Alfred, and it's like, hey guys, I got a kiss in the cheek, but I don't feel so good. Outside of the forest. Right, I can't skip, so I guess this is drum dialogue. Over here. They found me and run towards me. The water was killing us. Don't you feel that we're forgetting something? Alfred remembered the St. Hilda's sight. A blurry image appears in my mind. It was white and bright. I can't remember more. The weak memory, strange feeling of nostalgia. Let's go home. This is going too far for a test of courage. By the way, guys, we should write on that page not to go in the forest. Forget about witches. Somebody might get lost there, as it happened to me. It was a miracle I came out alive with that beast lurking around. Something inspired me to do so. I have no memory of the beast I speak of, but you never know. Who knows? Hey, Finn, we did it. Oh god, I don't even know. Would I have time? I think I have some time left for streaming, so let me just grab the laptop charger here, right? So let's try one more playthrough, because I remember from the advertising the big thing is, oh, there's two girls. We met Ashlyn, there's the other one that's like evil and causing the curse. So hey, it's a bad idea, but let's meet evil curse girl, because why not? So we got all the same shenanigans and the stuff, but this time we're just going all in with bad ideas this time. Right, so we're gonna ignore the cat. Right, the cat's dangerous. Forget. Ashley, what you even doing? How you get knocked out? Let's have no trust of you. So hey, we're back to good old walking in the forest. Everyone's favourite part of this game. I swear this is like at least 70% of this game, right? So very voice soft and gentle. Oh, here we go. But I can't trust it. Am I going crazy? Who knows? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will help you. Every time the voice is heard more clearly, stronger, more often, it's leading me somewhere. It does not inspire me with confidence, but between the voice and staying here in this putrid forest that seems to have in mind, I choose to follow it. I arrived at a clearing in the forest. There's something strange in it. How weird. Wasn't there a half moon? Oh, so the full moon is a strange thing? The moon will not come to save me. I lowered my sight, then I noticed there was a cabin in the clearing. It was hidden under the shade of trees nearby, so I didn't think before. Cabin is old and worn and even depressing. Open the door and waiting for you in my night. Okay, yep, that's gonna be a good idea. Somehow her voice is different this time, possibly sinister. An inexplainable kindness, even love. Wow, I feel as if I were a man return home to see his wife. My guy Axo, this time you are getting the haunted curb stomped. 100% guaranteed. What makes me the bodies of 5 missing people were hanging there as if puppets. Yo, somebody been like ripping off like that the little end scene before the final battle in Final Fantasy 15? Off my throne, Jester? The king sits there? I remembered what I was forgetting when it was too late. Thank you for saving me by giving me your life, said the voice. Undescribable love, but announcing my horrible destiny. It's true. Matthew disappeared in a clearing without any trace. I have no breath to speak. I just know that we can add someone more to the list. Oh, we didn't even get to meet other anime girls. She's just like, yo, you dead now. Just like no like shenanigans. It's like, hey, I'ma lure you in, you open the door, you die. Quick and simple. We could have a little tease. Oh, hee, anime girl, do you trust me? Do me? You know, that's just killing you with extra steps. Let's keep it simple here. Right, let me think. Technically, we did just meet the other anime girl, but she killed us, so I'm trying to think. Other ending. There's got to be a way that we actually like confront and meet. I don't know. Now I'm just ending hunting in this thing, and I'm surprised I'm even bothering. Part of it is just to like be like, hey, I showed off the stuff in this game, and also like I remember when I looked at this game that it had a lot of positive reviews, and I was curious. I'm like, maybe it's good because free stuff on Steam. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like I said at the start. I don't know. So far, I'm like, eh. I think the people who gave it the positive reviews were a bit easily amused. Extra websites and oh right, so this is all the endings. Unknown aggressor, surviving the cat's attack, forgotten adventure. Does it? All right, this just straight up takes us back to. Yeah, okay. This just like repeats the ending, right? Okay. But there's a lot of endings we haven't got, and I don't think I'm going to get every single ending. At least not in this session. I don't know. Sure, why not? I'll push my luck and see. All right, we're at the dense vegetation. Right, so we've got all this again. I really should just like right after this like story gobbledygook ends. Right, so actually, I'm trying to think. Was there other choices after pick it up? Right, I'm just trying to think. What have we not done? Right, so we'll save here. You're back. That's what I'm looking for. Right. So we. God, I'm trying to think. Confront the cat? God, I'm. Yeah, oh, right. Yeah. There was this option, right? Kill her. Well, Ashley, you seem sounding that other storyline, but we gotta explore endings, so, the cat does not resist. Fearful she does nothing more than tremble, ignorant of what would happen to her, but no. Okay, apply force. But suddenly she scratches my face with a quick and precise attack. God damn it. I deserved that. Despite the pain, part of me cannot stop thinking I deserved that for trying to kill another living creature. In fact, you know, where is it? Hold on. I think it's quite deserving after that stupidity. Let's. I think that's deservable. Eve or not, she only tried to defend her life. When the pain recedes, I look down only to find that the cat is on the ground. Alright, that's enough of that. Show me her fangs and with an aggressive posture, just like before I caught her. With all it was something I would never have imagined. Oh, this is their transforming now. Little by little, the cat changes her shape. The figure that now appears in front of me, this silhouette is one I can easily recognise. Wait, so do we like her memories of like previous playthroughs? Or is it just like, oh, we recognise her because oh yeah. This isn't like some deeper stuff. Oh, right, now it's cold-blooded red eyes. No hatred. She seems rather sad. Felt guilty or something. I'm sorry you wanted to take my life, but I'll take yours instead. This is the best choice I can make tonight, she said ruefully. I hear no hatred in this voice. My life, are you going to kill me? As confused by the shock, this has to be a joke. A cat is. Well, she's not a cat now, is she? Suddenly my hands and feet and my fingers, my heart, they all feel a cold intense. In just an instant, all the warmth of my body was stolen. Shortly after I fall down weak, as if I were a puppet with its strings cut. My vision quickly begins to cloud, becoming dark. My death is real! The last thing I see before disappearing is the red in the eyes of the red eyes again, shining with the feeling of repentance. Alright, and with that, I've had enough shenanigans of this game. This wasn't. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Wasn't really that good. But this happened, and I'm gonna end this stream now. So, thanks for people who ended up watching whatever the hell this was. But yeah, I'm done with this now.